Welcome to Spring LIB.
All right, we're going to make one structure of ABS, a possible structure. So what needs to happen is that a pair of electrons in this double bond will need to give 2 electrons to the CH. And it's going to give 2, and so now that carbon is electron rich, and it's going to want to share those electrons with another compound. And that compound is going to be the 1,3-butadiene. If you want to remember a possible structure, you can always remember ABS, the name, and just go in that order. So first, it's the acrylonitrile, then 1,3-butadiene, and last styrene. Okay, so we gave the electrons from that double bond to CH, but now we need to prepare the 1,3-butadiene. So what's going to happen is this pair of electrons from that double bond is going to come here to this bond and actually make it a double bond as well. And this pair of electrons is going to give that CH2 its electrons. And you'll see why when I draw it all together. So I'm going to draw down here the structure. We have CH2. I'm drawing the acrylonitrile, CH2, CH, and then we'll draw that bond from those electrons that came from the double bond, and then CN. Now you're probably wondering, well, this is a CH2, and this is another bond. That means that carbon only has 3 bonds. Carbon is supposed to actually have 4. So what we do is we're going to pretend that there is another structure attached to that carbon right there to give it 4 bonds. Okay, so that right here is our acrylonitrile. And then next we're going to draw the 1,3-butadiene, which is CH2 connected to CH, double bonded to another CH, then CH2, and since we gave from the original double bond here, we gave our electrons to this CH, so we'll draw in that bond right there. Let me erase this. Okay, so that is our 1,3-butadiene. And then our styrene, our last compound. So the 1,3-butadiene already is ready for another piece of the compound. It's electron rich, it's ready. So what needs to happen is this carbon needs to be prepped for that bonding. Because we have this CH2 double bonded to that CH, it's pulling electrons this way, making this partially negative and this partially positive. So the CH is going to want to look for free electrons out there. So what we need to do is we need to, instead of giving electrons to that CH, we need to have this double bond actually give the electrons to the CH2 group. So we're going to give, let me redraw this. We're going to give one of these electrons to that CH2 group, and that's going to create a new bond with that CH. Okay, so we'll have CH, and I'm just going to put the pH for that phenyl group, and then CH2. And with that extra pair of electrons, we have a new bond that's created, and that will be your structure for one of your